Welcome back to the tomb, everybody. And today we are doing another. Sorry, today we are doing another installation of another installment, whatever the fuck you want to call it, part 8 of Strand for Strand. We're playing Eternal Strands. It's been a little bit since I've been on, so yeah, it's good to hop back into it. Give me 1 second. Just need to fix something. Let's try this again. Okay. Sorry, just had to mess around with the layout a little bit. Just, you know what I keep saying, streaming is what? Dynamic. Okay, so yes, we are in part 8 of Strand for Strand. Who want to go Strand for Strand? Eternal Strands. I really like this game. Hopped into some Marvels for a little bit, but we are back here with part 8. So we're going to get into it. When we left off, we just found the new key swatch to an unknown city. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and finish up one more side quest before we go into a new undisclosed. Well, it's not even a side quest; it's a main quest, but it's a side main quest, like a side bitch. Where are we going? Ark of the Living Flame. Okay, so we have to go here because we have to go to Poldervale and try to find the workshop of the what the fuck is it? The workshop of the blacksmith. Alright. Oh, and while I was offline, ended up farming. We upgraded the ice wall, and we also upgraded all of the workstations. So now I can carry more shit. I can upgrade my weapons and armor to level 4, and I can also carry one more, so it's a total of 2 of the ice potion and fire potion to increase my resistance. Oh, oh, there you are. So yeah, as you can see, okay. I can do more ice. Man, I wonder. Well, actually, let's do this. Really? Okay. That's starting to come back. Yeah. Okay. Well. Oh. There you go, little homie. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that is actually... Alright. Let's see. Honestly, let me pop this real quick. Pop this first. Oh. Oh, that looks like something. Alright, where the fuck is this? Said it was in Poldervale.
That aerolith can influence the weather. Almost certainly why things are frozen over.
Functioning then.
Indisputably. The ice buildup must be causing a cyclical localized reaction.
Sure. I'll take care of it.
Good idea. Swampy environs and intense cold is bad even for Enclave parchment. Best to lower the risk.
Here we go. Would you look at that?
There. Already warming up. Hope I didn't damage the priceless artifact too much.
Can't make an omelet, as they say.
Run around and get all these. Yeah, burn this motherfucker up. Yeah, buddy. What you got? What you get? Okay. Okay, we get it intact. Ooh. Okay. Now... Yep, thinks that's good. Let him deal with that. Oh, forge and shit. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Oh, there's more. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it? It fucking burns, doesn't it? Okay. Okay, so this should have a vial. Yep. Trust me, this isn't a farming thing. This is not a farming video. It's just... I mean, if it's here, you know, just gotta... Okay. At this point. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Let me get it right now. Really? Alright, I think that's it. Because this is where... Yeah, so I got that. Okay. Alright. Ooh, I know what that is. That. I already came here. Yeah. Ooh. What the fuck? Yeah, you should be burnt up on me. What are you? Alright. That's enough. Is this guy stuck? Reese? There you go. Oh, fuck. Oh, what up, homie? Yeah, you about to... I don't need that. I don't even know what that is. Okay.
A lot of notes here. Water damage from the cold and melt, though. Let's see. Materials. Huh. That's how you visualize a pattern. Lots of marginal notes. These have to be from Lucia. Ah. She mentions a flood in the later passages.
Seb and I will look at these together with her book then.
Oh,
See what we can learn in context. As Aurea says, the candle is burning on our flood.
About to recover the information. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we up. We're going home. Day 14. Alright. Let's figure out what's going on here.
Any luck with the materials we gathered from Lucia's workshops?
Yes. I'll let Seb fill you in.
We started with the book, which was painfully dry and highly theoretical.
Unsurprising. The Enclave was notoriously tight-lipped about the construction of the arcs.
The book was still useful, as it contained a number of craft-specific terms, shorthands and annotations, all critical. Referencing the book clarified the notes.
Without it, they bordered on deranged rant, especially at the end.
Sort of a window into her thinking.
We suspect Lucia spent a long time in isolation while working on these.
She covered many topics, but the most prominent was her work into the flood.
Let's see. See, it doesn't seem the most reliable.
We know the Hearthsiders spent years working in Denevron after the Surge. Why do we think Lucia ended up so far from the capital?
It's evident she disagreed with the leaders of the Enclave and gathered others around her who agreed. There's talk of several meetings taking place in the Mire, most likely to be away from prying eyes.
Called her group the Verdant Minds. Very planty.
I like it. It's poetic.
Okay.
How do those devices I found with her mark on them tie into all of this?
In her final notes, her obsession shifted from the Enclave's leadership to the miasma flood. She was determined to find a way to stop it. On one hand, she looked to the aeroliths as a mitigation. Could they repel the miasma?
In the end, her answer was no. And so she turned to disruption. We think the arcs were tests. Could she shut them down?
And if so, could she shut down something larger?
She was clearly successful at least once. Maybe twice if we count the one outside the Veil.
Indeed. And when we're doing more general questions, that is what we must talk about.
True, true. Alright.
All intriguing information. But we should focus on the flood. Does she have an answer for us?
Partially.
Probably not.
This is the design.
Her research led her to one conclusion. To stop the floods. She needed to disrupt a barrier of some sort. The frustrating thing is that she never explains what barrier or where it could be found.
She assumed, unfortunately, that anyone else reading it would know what she was talking about.
Her design is detailed and specific. The device it would create inverts the flow of magic in enchanted objects, disrupting them for a time.
We think the devices we found on the arcs were prototypes, small experiments to determine efficacy and duration.
So what's the catch? If the floods are still happening, clearly she didn't build one.
Lucia's thimble, as she calls it, requires some highly specialized components. It has to withstand considerable magical flow, far more than what's produced by an arc.
It's like how mass scales exponentially. Just because you can build a scale model of an aqueduct doesn't mean the real thing can support its own weight.
Thankfully, that supply cache you found has the necessary materials to handle that kind of magical flow.
Solar can pick up where Lucia left off then.
Exactly. The other thing we'll need is a source of magical flame. Solar's mantle won't be enough by itself.
I can handle that part easily. Okay, so we have clear next steps. Just one more thing. What happened to Lucia?
The flood. Our best guess, at any rate. There's no sign of her.
Okay. I think we're done. I think we're done with all that. Alright. I guess, do I go here? Flame resonance. Okay. So that's probably gonna be from the next boss that I face in the unknown land. Alright. Harkon's Hearth. Let's go. I'm gonna get boomed as soon as I leave this loot gate. Alright.
Where am I? Underground.
That barrier almost looks like the Veil.
It must be the one Lucia wrote about in her notes.
And the panel looks like our scry. Anyone know what it is?
No idea.
Might as well touch it.
Similar design to a scry, but it looks like it's a permanent installation. Like it interfaces with the room. Could this be the harness?
Must be. It seems like Asylum involved sealing away whatever's beyond this barrier. With this discovery and everything else you found, I should be able to piece together what Asylum actually was.
Really? All that to... God damn it. I thought we were gonna actually go... Okay. Well, if I knew that, I would have... Never mind. Live and you learn, right? There you go. Just
I know we need to
explain me.
discuss the barrier and its potential ties to the flood. But want to give me a rundown of the research first?
Of course. Years after the surge, there was an inexplicable spike in casualties.
You don't think it's due to the arcs going hostile?
Well, that may be part of it, but we can't be certain due to the information blackout. All we know is that it nearly wiped the Hearthsiders out. What seems to have saved them was Asylum's execution, a defensive measure that involved sealing the underground behind a magical barrier.
Almost like the Veil.
Exactly like the Veil.
Alright,
It's got to be where the Hearthsiders went, right? Remember, the letter mentioned they were evacuated from the city.
To an undisclosed location. We have no real confirmation that they are down there.
But it would make sense, wouldn't it? After all, asylum can mean shelter or safekeeping.
It can also mean prison. I know everyone wants an easy answer to where they went, but something just doesn't add up. You would think there would be at least one document linking Asylum to the evacuation of the city, and there simply isn't.
Khan Stanild gave the orders to execute Asylum. Do we know anything else about him?
Judging from the series of letters between him and the commander, it would seem that, at the time, he was recently elected. And judging from the frequency with which he followed up on the commander's progress with Asylum, this defensive measure was a key pillar in his political platform. He seemed to grow increasingly concerned with his popularity among civilians in the most recent letters.
Ugh, isn't that kind of slimy?
Leveraging a security crisis to consolidate political influence? Yes, it's incredibly slimy and effective.
And the commander? Do we know what happened to him?
It would appear that Asylum was executed successfully, so perhaps he is still alive. But until we find the Hearthsiders, we can't know for sure.
So the Enclave didn't just hide information from the rest of the Mater, but their own people as well.
Judging from the secrecy and a few of the letters you found, I would guess that high-level officials were paranoid. Clearly, not everyone was in favor of this measure, and some might have wished to thwart it.
People like Lucia.
And a dissenting group known as the Verdant Minds that she had ties to. Though it's entirely unclear what those ties were.
Okay.
So,
Tell me so.
back to the barrier. Think it's the one Lucia was trying to take down?
Yes, the very same. She was right, too. It's causing the miasma floods. The raw magic that off-gasses from the Veil is what causes the tangles to cluster at its base. In speaking with Dharm, we theorized that this second barrier could potentially be doing the same thing.
Excuse me.
Except in a more pressurized environment, like, say, within a barrier of kinetic magic.
We don't get small pockets of raw magic like tangles. We get floods of it.
Precisely.
So we need to remove Asylum's barrier to stop the flood. Now we really need to talk to the others.
Agreed.
Alright, here we go.
All right. Let's go over everything we know so far.
We know that, for a time after the surge, civilians continued to live in Tenebron until they were forced to evacuate the city. We're still not sure the cause.
Wherever the Hearthsiders went, they're still actively sending scouting groups to scavenge for supplies. From the uniform, the creeper who was watching Bryn's sleep belongs to one of these groups.
We also know that a defensive procedure codenamed Asylum sealed access to the Enclave underground. This was done using a barrier almost exactly like the Veil.
Lucia, an ex-high enchantress, opposed Asylum and began working on ways to sabotage it.
Her research forecasted that the barrier would cause the Enclave to flood with miasma. The very same flood that seems to have killed Lucia before she was able to finish her thimble.
But we have her design. It could disrupt Asylum's barrier.
So Lucia's thimble is the key to our survival.
It's less a key and more like a magical battering ram.
Whatever works.
What is it, Lane?
It's just, I've pored over all the documents we've compiled, and a concrete link between the evacuation plan and the underground is nowhere to be found. I
Something's
can't
fishy.
shake the feeling we're missing something.
The Enclave destroyed a lot of information from their documents. Could that be why you can't find a link between Asylum and the evacuation?
I considered that. The Enclave may have hidden their location from Lucia.
Being a weaver isn't about being certain all the time. It's about taking calculated risks to carve a path forward. And regardless of the Hearthsider's location, disrupting the barrier is the only option to stop the flood.
You're right. I just hope that if we did miss something, it doesn't come back to bite us.
Even if it
100%
does,
gonna come back.
we will handle it.
That settles it. Bryn, it's time to use the thimble.
Okay. Let's keep that. Customs design someone.
Thank you for your help with that, Bryn. You've a deft hand for flame magic. You can wear Sev's apprentice hat for one day. Also, Lucia knew what she was doing. This thimble was clearly designed to pair seamlessly with Enclave constructions.
Must be her experience as a high enchantress at work.
Based on Lucia's notes and what we discovered at the Bastion, this was custom designed to disrupt Asylum's barrier.
If it can stop the flood, we need to use it soon.
Agreed. We don't know how much time we have left.
Alright. Let's go get active. Alright. Let's see. Let's see.
That
What do we
console that looks like our scry should be the controls for the barrier. The thimble was built to interface with it.
Time.
Oh, that's okay.
Great timing. I owe you one.
You need to come with me. All of you.
Well, I think we fucked that up.
We mustn't cause a panic.
Sure. It's not like we had a dire supplies shortage on our hands before this happened.
What do I tell the High Enchanter? The Guild will want...
Enough. We won't discuss this further. Not in front of our guests. Identify yourselves.
Aurea Harpenay, or Silverbeak, as I'm known among Weaver circles. This is my band, and beside me is our acting point.
Bryn. And you are?
Khan Staneld, Eye of the Enclave. My colleagues are the Spindle and the Axle, representatives of the Enchanting and Crafting Guilds. Who sent you?
Sent us?
Taza? Renland? Udea? The Enclave is the envy of the Maida for its magical prowess. Clearly one of those nations has finally grown a spine and decided to take it for themselves in our moment of weakness.
Moment.
No one sent us. We came here by accident.
What kind of fool do you take me for? You expect me to believe that you bypassed our veil, infiltrated our loom gates, and breached asylum without a national power backing you?
When you put it that way.
This is a misunderstanding. We're Weavers, like you. There was a brief opportunity to enter the Enclave for the first time in decades, and we took it. Everything we've done since we arrived has been to uncover what happened here after the Surge. And to find you.
If that is true, have you really no inkling of the trouble you've caused?
No.
Not at all.
Your reckless conduct has unleashed an enemy that nearly destroyed us 27 years ago.
The Surgeborn. They first appeared a little over a decade after the Veil went up.
Where did they come from?
No one knows. But they arrived in the Underworks before making their way to the surface.
Where they left a trail of destruction in their wake and wreaked havoc on the Enclave.
Causing casualties to rise.
And so I called for a retreat here, saving countless lives. We sealed the Surgeborn in the Underworks for good. Until now.
Excuse.
We've been here a little while now. Don't you think all of this could have been avoided if you'd properly said hello?
She's
Yeah,
right.
fuck you.
This is
Yeah,
hardly our fault.
Look, Surgeborn or not, we had no choice but to remove the barrier. Though, I suppose we owe you thanks for warning us about the floods.
Who warned you?
You did.
Did we? I'll deal with you later.
While we can agree Arakin breached no contact protocol, it has proven to be the right decision. The floods were growing worse, and now they have stopped. Even if fixing them has introduced a new problem.
One my band would be more than happy to help you solve.
Ha! Work together.
Sorry to interrupt, but you mentioned your last name earlier. Any relation to Sharian Harpenay?
She was my mother. You know who she is?
Of course! I mean, before my time, obviously. But she's still renowned in the Enchanting Guild. Her work is remarkable. There's a statue of her in Denevron, you know?
Oh. I can't believe she didn't mention that.
There is so much I'd love to ask you, but for now, Aurea comes from a long bloodline of outstanding and renowned weavers. Shouldn't that buy her band some grace?
Yeah.
All right. Your presence in the outskirts will be tolerated.
Do you know who my dad
Nothing
is?
more.
What about the Surgeborn?
What about them?
Shouldn't we work together to deal with them?
We could use the help.
The Surgeborn are a problem for anyone in the outskirts, not us. Cassidon's Hold is a fortress.
The scouts do head into the outskirts to scavenge for supplies.
We'll take our own precautions. Speaking of, we have pressing matters to attend to.
But
Enough! My word is final.
Bryn, the one that led us here is clearly the one that warned us. Try to talk to him before we leave. Maybe he's willing to work with us.
Will do.
Alright, what's going on there? Loomgate. Talk to you real quick. Oops. You don't want to talk? Got that. Taking that too. Take that. Fine, no one wants to talk to him? Take your shit.
Hey, Arakim, was it?
Oh, just call me Arik.
Well, Arik, I never got a chance to thank you. You know, for grabbing me before I fell to my death.
I think you had it. Besides, I couldn't let you plummet into a chasm. The Eye is pretty peeved with me, but hey, that's just a bonus.
So you're not upset that I breached Asylum, like your colleagues?
I've been pushing to do something about the Surgeborn for years now. Setting them free wasn't great, but sealing them in the underworks indefinitely was never a good solution.
Yep.
Frankly, I think Khan Stanild is just annoyed you undid his one claim to fame. I guarantee he has no plans to do anything about the Surgeborn now that they're free.
You don't think he sees them as a threat?
He's got his head in the sand about a lot of things.
So, are you glad we're here?
I'm thrilled you're here.
I have to say, I'm surprised.
Oh, yeah. Sorry for all that cloak and dagger stuff earlier. Khan Stanild had me on strict orders not to make contact with your Weaver band. But it was the right call. From what I just saw, your presence here is having an impact.
How so?
Notice how the Axle took my side against the Eye earlier. That never happens. And the Spindle is as quiet as a mouse most of the time, but not today.
Aha. So these are big changes.
It might not sound like much, but they're excited you're here. Stanild can tell too. That's why he backed down so easily. And that's why I'm glad you're here.
You seem awfully trusting of us, considering the terrible first impression we've made.
Well, I was spying on you the first time we met, so let's call it even.
Sure. Maybe you know everything already then, but have you got any questions for me?
Just one. Why are you here?
Decades of war across the Maida followed after the Surge. Magic and Weavers were blamed for all of it. Without the Enclave as a stabilizing force, it's as if the world outside has splintered into factions, divided by chaos and fear. Not to mention the lands surrounding the Veil are completely shrouded in tangles. I'm here to bring down the Veil, and play a small part in restoring the Maida Basin to what it was before the Surge.
Wow. That's a big picture vision if I ever heard one. If that's truly what you want, then dealing with the Surgeborn is the first step. Ever since the Veil went up, our people have been in crisis. They've spent so long in it, they're afraid to do what it takes to get out. It doesn't help that some have benefited off that same crisis.
Who?
Who always benefits? The very top. Our leaders are too preoccupied with their own concerns to form a unified front against the Surgeborn.
Such as?
The Spindle is obsessed with getting the Arcs functional again. She believes that will help us regain control. And the Axle is too stressed about our supply shortage right now. But, if their concerns were handled, they could pressure the Eye to finally address the Surgeborn.
That sounds like an opportunity. And are you a representative yourself? Do you have sway?
Representative, yes. Sway?
No.
No. I represent the Scouts, meaning I'm at the meetings, but I don't have the title to back me up. The Scouts were once points like you, but our role has changed since the Veil went up. We were effectively drafted into scavenging for food and supplies. It made sense following the Surge, but it's been years. Recently, we've even been separated from Cassidon's hold and the remaining civilians. Anyway, it's the guild leaders who will need to pressure Khan Stanild into dealing with the Surgeborn, which is what needs to happen before we can even think about tackling the Veil.
Sounds like I've got some palms to grease.
Yuck. But yes, I'll come by your camp later. We'll be able to speak more freely there.
What is that about?
The Eye isn't one for idle chit-chat. That's worth watching.
Talk to you back at our camp.
You got it.
Sev, you all right?
No. I mean, yes. I'm fine.
You sure?
Bryn, the rest of us are heading out. See you back at camp.
I got to go.
Don't like the sound of that. Excuse. Alright. Assault with spindle.
Excuse me, but Arakim mentioned you're the Spindle, a leading representative for the High Arcanists.
Oh, yes, that's correct.
We wanted to formally introduce ourselves. I'm Aurea, as you know. This is Dom, our enchanter, and Bryn, our acting point.
We didn't catch your name earlier. Khan?
Just call me Isla. Is there something I can help you with?
We'd actually like to help you. Apparently you want to restore the Arks.
Shh! Not so loud. Sorry, that sounds wonderful, but the Eye won't be happy about us collaborating.
Pooling resources and sharing knowledge is hardly a bad thing. Why would the Eye be upset about us trying to help you?
I do want to fix the Arks. More than anything. I just need you to be quiet about it.
Okay. We'll try, but forgive us if our excitement bubbles over and we forget.
It's Dom. He's the one that might forget.
We know that the Arks began malfunctioning after the Surge. A select few were even sabotaged. Any idea on what caused the other malfunctions?
Some theories, but nothing solid. Anyone who knew how to create Arks, let alone fix them, died before I was born. I've tinkered with an inactive Ark that's lying near the Grand Gate, but it would make a world of difference if I could study a resonance that was freshly harvested from a great Ark's pattern.
Consider it done.
Bryn's got you covered. She has a knack for harvesting great Archons.
You'll have it in no time.
If you're sure, I certainly would appreciate it. With discretion.
Right.
We've been talking a while. You'd better.
Okay. That's good, yep.
I am simply telling you, as the foremost leader of the Enclave, that I don't want you getting distant.
Can you clarify what you mean by that?
You know exactly what I mean. Eyes down, know your place. Focus on your own problems. Organize your little craftspeople. Keep the wheels of civilized society greased. And don't dare to presume you know better than me.
They may have a clearer understanding of what I bring to the table.
We'll continue this conversation later.
Hirun, Khan Atme. Allow me to formally introduce you to Bryn, the Weaver Band's point.
You're the Axel, right? Arakim says you're a good person to know.
I am. My given name is Hirun, as Arakim said, but you may refer to me as Khan Atme. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, despite the circumstances. And I wish they were better circumstances. The new Surgeborn threat requires us to realign our priorities. Some are a little slower on that than others.
If there's anything we can do to move things along, I'm at your disposal.
What about the supply shortage? I've seen her in combat. She's better than any of us.
What's her help look like? I'd prefer if she could avoid unleashing another apocalypse on us.
Let's see. We have an amazing quartermaster offer an introduction. Supplies, nothing for easy. We should.
We didn't bring a lot with us, but if there's anything we can provide to you, our quartermaster, Casmin, will be happy to help. A decade working the maiden shipping lanes turned her hard as can steel.
She sounds lovely. But unfortunately, we're supplying 10,000 people, not 7 weavers and their pack beast. And I doubt you'd have enough on your caravan to make much of a difference. Fortunately, there's a silver lining to your Surgeborn mess that could solve the problem.
Count me in.
Right. With the Surgeborn unleashed, we're anticipating casualties and damage to our facilities. However, there's a restricted area in the underworks that we lost access to decades ago when the Eye sealed it. The Institute. An arcane laboratory where the Enclave conducted its enchantment research, among other projects. Inside the Institute lies a significant supply cache. Its contents will be enough to keep us going, for the time being. If the notes the previous Axel left me are accurate, though, there's an additional complication.
Of course.
The Surgeborn secure territory by building structures, akin to insect hives. The Institute is likely overrun with them, and has been for 20-odd years.
So, the Surgeborn are a long-standing threat to the Enclave.
I wish I were old enough to remember what it was like to live without the fear of the Surgeborn.
Okay.
As a child, I sat awake every night worrying about them. They were terrifying. Knowing what I know now, I should have been even more scared.
I'm sorry you went through that. It must have been horrible.
Thank you.
All the more reason to actually do something about the problem, instead of spending our lives cowering behind the walls of our glorious fortress.
You'll hear no disagreement from me, now that the game board has been upended.
Sounds like I need to clear any Surgeborn hives from the Institute, then.
That'll thin them out enough that my scouts will be able to access the supply cache without much trouble.
Now that Asylum is lifted, we should be able to access the loom gates in the Institute again. I'm going to trust you with this key swatch. It's been gathering dust for over 25 years.
Only the Eye would let such a crucial resource sit there for that long.
Yes. If we're clear on everything, I'll get back to someone has to keep this goddamn fortress running.
Alright.
Let's talk in your camp.
Alright, fuck you too.
It will be a tight season, but we should make
The Institute. The heart of innovation known as Institute is now accessible via link. Okay. Alright, so let's do the Institute. Hopefully I don't get rocked. So let's do, I'll do this part first. Clear out the hives. Crazy. Okay, loom gate. Looks like ice. Oh fuck. And what? Oh. Oh.
Welcome to the Institute.
Okay.
Every one of those constructs you've been beating on was conceived in these halls.
Imagine standing among those weavers in the Enclave's prime, fearlessly pushing the boundaries of enchanting.
Well, they broke everything too. Literally everything. So, they weren't that fantastic.
Fuck it.
This passage must be the Enchanter's Way.
Hold me. Burn him. Fuck it. Burn this motherfucker. Oh, that looks like that's
The Ramenos Canal.
Surgeborn are covered in armor that regrows when exposed to tangles. Gotcha. Once the armor is broken off, they become immune to physical damage, weak to heat and freezing. Cool. So
Named, of course, for Arden's right-hand woman, Diane Reynolds.
crazy over here. Where you at? Got a lot of stuff. Okay. Come back, woman. We got some. We gotta start moving and grooving. That hurt. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. But that's the point, right? It's not to be crazy. Oh, did not mean to do that. Fuck. What the? You good? Okay. Nope, not going down that. Hey. Okay. Whee. Oh. Here's some special shit. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I don't think I can freeze him. Okay, good to know. I have to burn him. Okay. Okay, good to know. You know what? Haven't used this in a while. Oh god. Oh god. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Okay. Got that. Let's go. Oh fuck. You know what? There. Okay. Alright. Did that. I'm gonna run back and try to find that other one. Oh, fuck. Fuck it. That worked. What is this? Cold resistant? Arc of the Wintertide. Okay. Also, hang on, what is this? Okay. All right. Wrong way. We can do this. Here we go. And that hurt a lot. Pop that perk real quick. Ooh, Frostbow. Let's go. Okay. Never mind the shit out of this, whatever this is. And there we go. Piping hot. Before we go ahead and do all that. Okay. Hey, homie. Oh, I can make that. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Get that popcorn! Yeah. Oh, here you are. Nope, damn it. Just so I don't throw this off the cliff. See? I hear like a chest or something. Alright, you know what's going crazy. Ooh. I guess I'll go down there and get it. Yep. That's about to be crazy. I fucked that up. Sky high. I don't even know where the motherfucker went. Oh, there you are. I really have no idea. 1, 2, 3. Excuse. Look at that. God damn. Alright. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, please don't tell me I died. Okay. Whew. Okay. Okay. Fuck that. What the fuck? Have fun with this. Nope, nope. You did this. Okay. I'm gonna take care of this real quick. All right. Really? One second, guys. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna climb this. Here I go climbing again. Okay. Fuck it. Oh. Okay. I'm not fighting him. But, hang on. So apparently there's a way to get there. I don't know why I think so. Whoop. Oh, so it's literally this way. Okay. I'm gonna have to go here and then around. Ooh. Oh, there you are. Oh, I thought that was one at the bottom of the map. Nope, it's just the icon showing what it is. Okay. Normal jump. Normal jump.
Dissolution chamber. The machinery in here looks complex, perhaps a part of the tapestry. Yep. Bye, friend. Nah, we cool. We cool. I'm burning you up.
Nah, you cool, you cool, you cool. I got you, I got you. Trying to see where's the rest of the. I have no idea what the fuck that is. Okay, that's done. Go with this. Like, what do we need to... Oh, there it is. Okay, I guess. Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck are you... There we go. Okay, well, I got rid of that. Oh. Good looks on them.
First hive's up ahead.
Do we have any useful notes on the hives from the previous Axel?
Oh, fuck.
Don't bother trying to deal with them. Too scary.
I'm beginning to get an inkling of why they replaced him.
We'll do this. about to get rocked on me. Ooh, I almost died. Bring home one more. Okay, I might just need to get the fuck out of here. Oh.
Oh, that was brutal. Wish I could be out there with you.
Oh, that's
I get
easy.
the feeling the Eye would love to send you out among the circles with Bryn.
What do you think, Eric?
I'd go in a heartbeat, but I've got dozens of scouts to coordinate. Couldn't wish that job on anyone else.
Do that. Gotcha.
Marked only as Expansion Cabin 36 on the map. Wonder what they were building.
I spoke to Khan Arteme about it, but unfortunately, anyone overseeing the plans for this was killed in a surge.
Okay. Definitely dropping this. Definitely dropping this. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Nice work, Bryn. Arik, think that'll give the scouts some breathing room?
Absolutely. Khan Arteme will be thrilled.
God damn it.
I'll meet you at Cassidy's Hold so we can deliver the good news.
Come here. Ah, shit. Get the fuck off me. You are actually good fight. Okay, so I did the hives. Did what I said I was gonna do. You know what? I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Ah, fuck you. Alright, let's do this a little bit. Give me 1 second. Oop. Okay. Let's see. Loose harvest. Okay. Consult has to report back on destroyed suburb. Okay, we can finish that up. Consult with Sola. Wants to keep pursuing her investigations. Okay. Whew. The boy almost died there. I was getting cooked. Oh no. Oh. Alright, well. Oh, there you are. Knew I was hearing something. Alright, well. Didn't mean to do that, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going back to camp. Fuck this shit. I got a lot of resources. Like almost too many resources. But everyone wants to talk. Everyone just got something to say. I'll do you first.
Bryn, I'm glad you're here.
What's going on? You look pretty tired.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just about those 90 Drake scales. I know Aurea said we don't need them, but she just doesn't understand. It's dangerous out here, you know? Especially now that these Surgeborn are loose. We need to be prepared for anything. It's just gnawing in the back of my head. Do you think you could do it?
You haven't told me why we need them. Or
Yeah,
better yet,
at least
why
tell
we
me
need
why.
90.
We want the best gear and weapons, don't we?
So, Solar asked?
Not exactly.
You know what?
You need to tell me what's really going on here. I want the Weaver Band is okay. More than okay. We're in the best shape we've been in since we entered the Enclave, now that we've made contact with the Heartsiders. Besides, the caravan is looking pretty full. It's not making sense.
You think I'm insane?
No, of course not.
Era's breath. I shouldn't have brought this up, but you just don't understand. Everyone could die if I don't... It would be my fault.
Whatever this is, please just tell me what's going on.
Yeah, why is this bitch losing her mind?
I shouldn't have brought it. Kaz, I can't talk about this anymore.
Casmin is not okay. And I don't think bringing her more stuff is the answer. I'd better talk to Aurea.
Yo, Aurea. She tweaking. Alright, what did I get? No. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Aurea.
I know. I'm worried too. So is the rest of... Let's talk at the archive, privately. I'll join you and Lane in a...
All right. Hey.
Yes. There's something I should have told you. I was born in the Enclave.
How is
What the
that
fuck?
possible?
Oh, luck.
You can hide this?
Before I was born, my mother and father lived here happily for several years. But they decided it would be better if my mother raised me with my grandmother and great aunts for the first few months of my life. So she left with me when I was just a hatchling, with every intention to return.
But the surge happened.
The life I should have had was lost for good. Because of all this, I never knew my father. I don't even know his name.
Does your family have something to do with your attachment to the Enclave?
Being here has meant a lot in some ways. And in others, it's very different from what I expected.
Fair enough.
Knowing now that this is your birthplace, I can see why that would be disheartening.
This was meant to be my home, after all.
Okay.
So, we're going to find out who your father was.
You would... help me?
Of course. Maybe Lane would have some ideas on where to start.
Actually, I had an idea myself.
Okay.
The spindle mentioned a statue of my mother. It's clear the Enclave commemorated their champions. I can't shake this feeling my father is among them.
You think there's a statue of your father?
I know it sounds strange, but the handful of times that my mother spoke of him, she described him as this great hero. Since she was one herself, is it so crazy to think she might have meant that literally?
Maybe not. I can scope out the statues in Upper Denevron for a resemblance, if that's what you want.
Good. And...
Okay. And then, what is it?
This is a little out of the ordinary, but the spindle gave me a key swatch. Or rather, she dropped off a letter with one enclosed on my desk in the camp. No one saw her come in or out.
Why not just hand us the key swatch at Cassidy's Hole?
According to her letter, what she's asking us to investigate is highly confidential.
Fair enough.
So, chances she was authorized to give us this key swatch are...
slim to none.
Where does it lead?
Starlight Cape. An island outpost that was abandoned following the surge.
Okay.
Strange sightings were reported from the mainland. However, the Hearthsiders couldn't afford to send scouts.
That's why the spindle thought of us.
We are notorious for probing arcane mysteries.
Mm-hmm.
Happy to check it out.
Good.
Don't need to
Here's
know
the
anything
key
else.
swatch.
Show up. Bust someone's ass. Harvest their
Cam,
strand.
what's going on with the caravan?
What are you talking about?
You've got the shutters closed, even though it's practically bursting with supplies.
Just doing some reorganizing.
Okay, this bitch is clearly losing her shit. Nope. Don't talk to you. Nope. Got nothing for you.
How are you settling in, Eric? Things going well?
Good. Yeah, they're fine.
Just good?
The Eye publicly scorched you for opening up Asylum, and yet I've heard him telling the Spindle that this could be a good thing. Meanwhile, the runners are stretched paper thin keeping supplies moving, which, of course, leaves my people no time to deal with actual threats.
Sounds like you could use some help.
Really? No, wait, I know. The Spitfires. A particularly aggressive group seems set on spreading through Denevron. In particular, they're building nests in some areas I was hoping to use as training grounds, but we had to pull out due to the risk.
Would the areas be safe if I took care of the nests?
Yes.
I know
Though
where
the
one
nests
is.
are very durable. They will turn brittle if you get them cold enough.
Consider it done. Anything else?
Maybe an odd request. Could you ask Oria if I could power the scry while you're tackling them?
Why not ask her yourself?
I feel like I have a lot to learn from Oria and how she works with you. And it's strangely intimidating to admit that to her directly.
She is a force of nature.
Alright, got you, homie. Alright. I'm just gonna clear up these dialogues and then. Oh, there you go.
It's safe to say Casmin hasn't been acting like herself. She's always been tightly wound, but this is something else.
Bryn, she seems more open with you than most. Can you describe in detail what's abnormal about her behavior?
She's begging me for more supplies, even though the caravan is chock full.
Not that we could tell, because she's covered it up.
More than that, she just seems distressed. She's always talking about worst-case scenarios, and lately it's like she's convinced we're all going to die.
I have heard rumors of abnormal behavior developing in Kashar that could be linked to this.
What kind of rumors?
In polytheistic beliefs that are pervasive in the southern part of the Maida, there is an affliction known as Ira's Plague. The sufferer is haunted by twisted visions of death and pain. The goddess of justice, Ira, won't allow the sufferer inner peace until they repent through scrupulosity.
Blah, blah, blah.
All right.
Don't
Casmin is suffering. We need to do something about it.
And preemptively? No exorcisms?
Hardly. This is likely nothing more than a condition that has been stigmatized by religion. A scientific explanation must exist, and thankfully, we are in the heart of progressive thinking.
You think the Enclave could have done research on this?
Makes sense. Where should I start looking?
The steps in the upper city is where I'd start. Between the main building of the spire and the atrium used to stand a school for alchemists. From your explorations, the surge hit that area pretty hard, but some of the building may still be standing.
Great. What am I looking for?
Maybe the name of someone who suffered like Casmin, or a healer who treated the condition. If you find someone like that, you'll want to search the areas of the city where they spent time. Ira's Plague is wildly misunderstood across the Maida. If we could find a treatment, it could help more than Casmin.
You're right. I'll start with the steps, then expand my search.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna finish up with the blacksmith just because.
Hi, Oria.
That's weirdly formal.
He finds you intimidating. Personally, I don't see it, but I thought I'd be extra polite for his sake.
He does. Good. What does he want?
He's wondering if he could power the scry while I run an errand for him. He's hoping you'll give him tips.
Happily. But feel free to tell him I was a bit scary, to keep him on his toes.
Alright. Jesus, there's so much running back and forth. Alright. Yeah, this is... I'm gonna do this. Reforge something.
Good news. You're
Okay.
going to study with Aurea. Well, there's no reason she wouldn't teach. Aurea believes in preserving and sharing everything we learn. Times are hard outside.
Oh, I've coordinated lots of operations from Cassidon's hold, but I never had much formal training. More self-taught. A chance to learn from someone with decades of experience is an incredible opportunity. I'll be there with you then, when you get close to the nests. They're in the Bastion's yard and Envoy's Landing in Upper Denevron.
Okay. Alright. Now the last thing.
And then, Sev and I realized we might be able to repurpose the carapace for more than just loon gates.
Uh-huh.
Purely theoretical right now, but I'm contemplating tangle-resistant gear, or even a protective layer around the caravan.
Dom, I'm a little busy trying to look over these Tarmakine schematics again. Do you mind coming back later?
Oh, okay. You're right. We can discuss theoretical magic anytime. I'll leave you to your work.
Oh. Hey, Bryn.
Everything all right? Things between you and Dom seem off lately.
Yeah, a bit. I'm not sure he understands what my work on the Tarmakine smithing techniques means to me.
Have you told him how you're feeling?
It feels like he's so wrapped up in his own discoveries that he's not hearing me.
Communication is key.
He is easily distracted, but
Remember
maybe you
that.
should try again. If there's one thing I know about Dom, it's that he loves you. He must care about your feelings.
Then why isn't he asking about them? Sorry, this isn't on you. I'm just frustrated.
Here we are being a couples
I need to
therapist.
do more than just tell him what Tarmakind means to me.
How so?
I need to show him.
Ooh.
By investigating Tarmakind practices, maybe I can make some headway on restoring these techniques.
Hey, I'm always down to investigate lost knowledge, especially in the name of love.
You'll help me?
Hell yeah.
Of course.
Amazing.
Got you, homie.
I'll ask the Axel if she knows anything about Tarmakind smithing in the Enclave.
Great idea. I'll meet you at Cassidon's hold.
But for right now, what do we get? A kinetic sword and shield. Okay. A frost bow. I don't know. I'm liking the kinetic bow, especially if... I'm trying to think. If there's like a fire, like a throwable fire magic, then the kinetic bow is it, because I can just throw I can throw the bubble at whatever, and then either throw the ice mine or throw the thingamajig if there's a throwable flame. So I'll keep that in mind. I do have these two. Two-handed frost. I am liking this. However, I might just upgrade the kinetic, reforge the kinetic with the new shit that we have. Okay. Then we have the max stamina. Stamina. Max stamina. Honestly, I'm gonna spend some time farming because I think if I'm exclusively gonna go like kill a boss, then I'm probably gonna want max stamina, just because I know I'm upgrading. I'm gonna upgrade the what was it? I'm gonna upgrade the kinetic two hand. Yeah, I'm gonna reforge that, upgrade it. Yeah. Okay. Just thinking out loud. Reforge. I definitely have enough of that now. Oh, I'm reforging. Right. Hmm. Hmm. That is only. Hang on. I want to see this. And upgrade this first. Bop. Now go to the reforge. Iron heart crystals. Oh, that's where the difference. I have this. So I can go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'll leave it as that. Cold as this now. Would have thought this would. I mean. Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah, cold has really been fucking me up lately, so let me go ahead and do this.
The balance.
That could definitely help off balance
Most
that.
people couldn't even stand straight wearing one of those. You, however. Ha.
Okay. Leave that alone for right now. Okay. I have to... Go ahead and upgrade that.
This one strikes a good balance.
Upgrade that. Okay. Alright.
When's the last time anyone saw her sleep?
It's been weeks.
Never forget. Put the homie. Alright. Let's just take a quick look at there's so many. Alright. So we will... What we'll do is this. We'll go to here. Thanks to the... Cool. That's probably gonna kill me. That's definitely gonna kill me. Okay. Of course. Oh, that's where I need to go. There we go. I don't think I was reading. I was just looking at. It's honestly just looking at pictures. Sight reading. Jesus. Okay. So we will stop here. This one was a little bit of a longer one. Yeah, we're coming up on 2.5 hours. Yeah, so this was a little bit of a longer one. Decided to try to progress the story. Most of it was just dialogue. It's a lot of fucking dialogue. But again, having some fun with this. I'm also, again, I'm liking the crafting system. You're not penalized for changing your build, trying to try new things, all that stuff. So it's good. I like that. So we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going. Let's get back. Save a minute ago. Okay. Gonna check out of there. But yeah, that has been part 8 of Eternal Strands, going strand for strand. Yeah, I honestly don't know how much longer we have. What I will say is that for the first time fighting the Ark of the Living Winter or whatever, that I will have on stream, but going back and farming the essence for that I'll do off stream. I'll go to the other spaces just so that we can get the map for them, unlock the entire map. Yeah, we'll unlock the entire map, see where all the blueprints and everything will be, and then from there, again, I'll farm off stream, go get blueprints off stream, and then I'll come back on the next part. I'll show you guys what's going on. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell, all the YouTubey things. It helps me, helps the channel grow. Share, and I'll try to get some more. I'll try to get some more short form content up for you guys, so you're not sitting here watching a 2.5 hour long video of me just listening to dialogue. But we're working on it. I will talk to y'all later. See you on the next one.